Hi guys, it's BB. Welcome back to my channel, my beautiful monarch butterflies. I hope that all of you are having a lovely day. Alright, so based off of the title, I'm sure you guys can tell what this video is about. I wanted to show you guys the cover before this whole journal ends up coming together, because this is like one of the first things that I had created initially, but I didn't exactly know what all I wanted to put on the cover, and I wanted the centerpiece, you know, the thought, the process. So I'm just going to walk you guys through, because I did not make this on camera, and I do apologize. It's because I am a very indecisive person. This kit that I have used in order to make this cover is Dahlia's gorgeous kit. It's influenced by like Beauty and the Beast, so if you guys want to check it out, it's going to be linked down below up on her Ko-Fi. Alongside, you will see two other channels that are listed down below. So if you're looking for crafty inspiration, and if you too have gotten around to purchasing this kit and you want to look for ideas, project ideas on how to use it, check out Tammy Van Antwerp here on YouTube, as well as DeeDee Studios, and like I said, they're going to be linked down below, so be sure and check them out. And Dahlia herself, she too has been using the kit, and everybody has like a different take on how to use this kit, and I feel like everyone's projects are looking so incredible. But here's what I ended up doing. I wanted to make an interactive front cover for my journal, and I had this beautiful fabric that was in my stash, and I was like, you know what, that has Beauty and the Beast written all over it. So I did take like a book, and then I distressed it a little bit with like some gold ink, and I think that added a beautiful touch to it. It's still keeping it elegant, but a little bit of like worn and torn, which kind of reminds me of the walkthrough that Belle does through the castle, and she sees that there's like all kinds of beauty within the castle, but as well as like the Beast has been through there and has been a little destructive. So I wanted to have that little bit of element to this too. So you can see I went in with like book corners that Dahlia has within the kit, and then I just kind of went in with a little bit of gold. I hope the camera is doing it justice. Here in the back you can see a piece of wallpaper, and this wallpaper I ended up picking up while thrifting, and I only have one roll of it, so I was like, you know what, that's gonna look really pretty on the cover because it's very elegant, and it reminds me of where they're dancing, you know, how they're in that portion of the castle where they end up dancing together, and you see all these like beautiful intricacies like up on their ceiling, and it's just very beautiful. And then here, the staple piece of the rose. Gorgeous. And I like the fact that Dahlia went in with like light shades of pink around it, and it's not exactly like red, although red does look really pretty. So not like you see the difference in like this is super red, and then she just added peachy tones, which gives it like a softness to it, and I think that's really pretty. And then here I added the word magic, because you're going to see quite a bit of that within this journal. And then I ended up adding like this little super cute bow charm with a little whale tail tab up here, and attached you can see the colors that Dahlia picked for this kit. We've got our golds, our reds, our whites, and then of course our deep blue. So if we open it up here, you can see that I did a little bit of textural paste here. We got a sweet little pocket, and the whole story starts off with, of course, the iconic rose that's put inside of the glass here. And I showed my mom the cover of it, and I said, what are your thoughts on it? Like, do you like it, or like, what are you thinking? And she was like, you know, I do like it, but I wish you would have used one with the glass. And you know, I did end up seeing one, and I was gonna have to fussy cut it, but I wanted to make sure that something really structural was on the front, so that it wouldn't, like, no little pieces would come up or anything like that if I were to fussy cut. And I just told my mom, just envision that Belle removed the glass, you know, she's looking at it, because she does. And my mom got a little chuckle out of that. So yeah, we're gonna just imagine that Belle removed the glass to get a closer look at that rose before the Beast, you know, finds out that she's in that room she's not supposed to be in. So that was the thought on that. And then we got some really beautiful lace, vintage lace here, or trim, I guess you could call it, and it kind of reminds me of Belle's little apron, you know, when the story first begins, she's wearing that beautiful little apron over blue. And then here you can see a little piece of fabric that is a little bit distressed, which reminds me of like the drapes that the beast ends up like ripping apart. But something about it is still really, really pretty. So it kind of reminds me of that. Obviously not the same type of fabric or color, but it kind of gives that that thought to like my process in making it. So here we have a little fussy cutout from her kit. And I love the sentiments that she picked for the kit as well. That worked really, really pretty. And then so here I wanted to put a little bit of writing space. So this too is part of her kit. And again, I just wanted to add lots of textures on the cover. And then here on the side, I just did a little trim of lace. And yeah, it opens up to another little interactive area here. I had this gorgeous little piece of fabric in my collection. It was like a little piece of applique, and I was like, you know what, it's got to go there. I need to put it there. And then down here I just did a little soft lace pocket tuck, and then in the back you can see the iconic red roses. Now this one is a little bit more in your face, but it still works really, really good. And I wanted to draw in the reds with the maroons just a little bit by deepening this here. You get what I mean? Like it's just not, so it's not super, super bright. It's got a little dark element to it, because although their story is kind of ominous and dark, at the end of it, it's just, there's a lot of beauty in it, right? And then so here I added a little doily, some more writing spaces here, and then you can see in the back there's like a gold panel to match with like the distress here. And then I took some of the remnants from this fabric and just stitched it on there. And then again, Dahlia's beautiful little kit here that I fussy cut, and I think it turned out really, really nicely. And then I forgot to mention that like this is a little envelope. I did end up putting a little bit of tape here to keep it closed so it doesn't just protrude out. So let's go ahead and have a look on the inside when you open the journal. I have not stitched on the signatures just yet because I'm still working on them, and I'll give you an idea of how more or less it's gonna look. But again, I did some distressing on this book, and then I took some panels from some scrapbooking paper, which I think softened. You know, you have your lighter blues up here, and then you have your dark, deep blues at the bottom. So I just took a little bit of book page, but I glued this onto like the edges where there's no typewriter ink at all on, like, how do I describe it? So I have this little piece here, but I glued the page very close to like the edge, but where we still see a little bit of this, the edging of the pages where there's no text. That's what I was trying to say earlier and I couldn't think of the word. And then I took some gold thread, and I did some sewing on there, and I think it looks really, really pretty. And then this guy here, this is a handkerchief that I got thrifting, and it had gold. And so immediately when Dahlia had invited us to work on her kit and I ran into this, I was like, I need that. And it was $1. So yeah, I cut up the little handkerchief, but I think it worked really nicely with the kit. And so I just made a little pocket, and then again I did some gorgeous stitches. At the end of it all, once these are sewn, this is what it's gonna look like. I'm still decorating the pages, obviously, but I just wanted to give y'all a little thorough walkthrough of the journal and how it's coming along, and I think it just looks super pretty. But yeah, we've got some gorgeous fabrics here in the back, and I just envisioned like these are roses. Super, super pretty. I love that Dahlia included yellow tones, red tones, and gold, because as soon as I seen the gold, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun playing with that gold for this kit. And we most definitely have. And again, sorry for like the mess. That's just how I craft. I used to think like, oh, I need to make it look neat and super pretty, but I just don't care anymore. Like, that's just the way that my creative juices flow better. and that's what you guys get. This is the real me. But anyways, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the little talk through of how this journal is coming along. I want to thank Dahlia again, and hopefully, Lord willing, next time that you guys see me back here on the channel again, you will have seen the whole journal, the whole journaling flip through just come together very nicely. All right, you guys, that's gonna wrap it up for me. I hope y'all have a lovely rest of y'all's day. Y'all please take care, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye.